All right, so this is just a quick recap of our October Parent Academy meeting. We began with a quick overview of where we've been and kind of a sneak peek at where we're going. So in September, remember, we focused on standards-based mindset and what it means to think differently about assessment. In October, we really focused on what this looks like in our classrooms in Frisco ISD and how we're preparing our students for the future. Next month, we're going to focus solely on accountability. And then December is still to be determined based on your feedback from our first two sessions and what we have left to discuss. We then broke up into stations. And so the participants did two stations. One was on standards-based practices in the classroom. And this one addressed the first three myths from chapter 3 of Grading from the Inside Out by Dr. Tom Schimmer. Myth number 1 was that standards-based practices make it easier for students. Number 2 is that it makes more work for teachers. And number 3 is that there's only one way to implement. So we showed examples from our classrooms of teachers using standards-based practices with students and the benefits that we see for our teachers and our students. And we even heard from a couple of teachers via video of their experiences in implementing this. The second station was preparing for our future, and that addressed myth number 5 from the chapter is that standards-based practices does not prepare kids for the real world. And so we really focused on what is it that we want students to be able to do after high school, and parents had an opportunity to really discuss what skills were necessary. And then we tied it to our profile of a future ready learner and what skills that we're focusing on as a district and having those opportunities for students to practice those skills in our classrooms. So our two big takeaways from this October meeting was that we are focused on preparing students for their future, and that we are implementing this in a variety of ways to support student learning and make sure that our students are clearly understanding what it is that they know and where they may need a little extra help, truly knowing them by name and need. So thank you. Our next meeting is November 28th. Stay tuned.